I don't even know where to start actually with this one. Might keep eating my sausage for a bit and come up with a plan. Pretty good sausage actually. I'm going to go through my tackle bag, my Blackmagic tackle bag. Blackmagic hasn't given me the tackle bag. I just like the Blackmagic tackle bag, and I'm going to go through what's in my bag and some of the features of the bag, because they're pretty good bags. Right. So top half, in the top half, it looks like quite a mess. I have got heaps of crap in there. Right, so start off, I've got 30-pound Blackmagic fluorocarbon. I've got 40-pound Blackmagic fluorocarbon. 200-pound Tough Trace. I think it's Tough Trace, is it? Yeah, Tough Trace. Some more 30-pound. Some 20-pound. What else? And some more 40-pound. So tracings anywhere from 20 to 40 pound. I've got some Shimano OC leader in there, and then I've just got some Sabiki line, which is just a thin 20 pound. I've got my windproof lighter. So that's for PR knots. I've got wax, so that's the wax as well for my PR knots. Got another lighter in case that one's out for knots. I've got a live bait rig. Actually, the Blackmagic traces all come on this foam EVA padding. This stuff's really good for making up your traces or new traces and putting them on and leaving them in your bag. Smaller live bait rigs, some Suffolk wind-on casting leaders. So I like to use wind-on leaders. I'll do a PR knot on all my rods, from the light gear to the heavy gear, at home before I go out. If I get busted off, I always chuck on a wind-on leader. If the wind-on leader, once I get back home, I'll take off the wind-on leader, put the little strop things back on it, and put it back in the tackle bag, then tie another PR knot. So I always use a PR knot, or the Yucatan knot, or the modified Albright in emergency situations out there. Just got heaps more live bait rigs I've made up. Some more heavy duty hooks. Another live bait rig. Another live bait rig. So in the top half there, in the top half is just all my traces, a few other bits and pieces, the knot tying gear, and that's all sits in the top compartment. Above that I've got more traces in the top part. So a heap more live bait rigs and stuff in the top zip compartment. So you got the top zip compartment there. Right, so we'll shut that up. On the outside here you've got more compartments. They'll actually fit. You'll actually fit a Blackmagic knife down the side. So a Blackmagic knife will fit in there. And also in there I've got more live bait rigs and live bait balloons on one side there, and on the other side too. You've got the same sort of pocket thing, and I've got more live bait rigs in there, and Suffolk's wind-on leaders, kingy leaders. It's funny actually, I must have about 40 or 50 live bait rigs in there, but then I never live bait. This is like my garage. If you don't sort it, it piles up and looks terrible, and it's just full of stuff you don't use, which it is. But down the side there, so that's a wind-on leader I've used out there because I've busted off on a kingy. I come back and I'll put it on the Blackmagic EVA foam. So next time I go out, if I bust off again, quickly, if the fish are going or biting hard out, I can change out to one of these straight away. So they're in the side. So they're in the side pockets. in the front section I've got all my tackle trays. So first tackle tray I've got is all my all the hooks. So I've got a heap of range of hooks in there. Hooks, swivels, old flasher rigs that I can retie on. So that's all my range of hooks. So that's in one tackle tray. Black Magic tackle bag will hold 5 trays. The next tray in there, this one has squid lures. It's got Shimano and Gitsu sliding Koboras there, and some Lucanus, and you've got a couple of catch Kobora as well. So that's the second tray. Third tray, and if you haven't seen these things, they're actually like a lure, a Kobora or a slider, and Gitsu lure holders, really good for bottom ships. Tray number 3, and these have the little clips. They're washable, and all your lures sit in sideways in there and don't move and don't bang around. And these are washable, multi-sided. So on this side here I've got the bottom ships, a few bottom ships in there. Okay, tackle tray number 4. It looks like we haven't been in this bag for years. I've had this Black Magic bag now for probably 4 years, and it's still going strong. And the amount of lures in here and the weight of it is insane. So here's another one, and this is full with more lures. Flip it up, and I've got a heap more random lures in here. The beauty of the Black Magic bag is that you can have heaps of trays set up at home. So this one here is all my replacement skirts. So all my replacement skirts to replace our bottom ships and Gitsu Koboras, all those things. So a tray in there. So if you're going to go out and you're going to go up to D'Urville and you're just using big lures, you're going to replace out the lures, what you can do is put 5 trays in. So effectively for your different fishing situations, you can have 10, 20 trays at home, have them labelled. When you're going on a certain trip, you grab your 5 trays to suit that trip and chuck them in your Black Magic bag and you're away laughing. So another tray here. This one's the new Ducan lures. So the new Ducans, they are pretty cool lures. So that's another tray. And the last one is a few bottom ships and heaps of Lucanus. So basically you can choose your 5 top trays and stick them in. But I only had 4 in there, and I haven't looked at this bag for ages, and it's so full of just live bait rigs really. Okay, on the bottom you've got a little zip compartment here, and this bit is great. The bottom zip compartment in the front is great because you can put all your Black Magic bait catchers or sabiki rigs in there. So I've got a few sabikis there. I need to top up sabikis. It looks like I have one wasabi and 2 Black Magic, and then some rubbish. Really need to clean out your tackle bag too at the change of season or at the start of season. A few rusty hooks in there, so I probably shouldn't have actually shown this video till I'd modified it and got it all tidy and made it look real professional. But we're not always that organised, are we? Let's be honest. Okay, so that's pretty much the Black Magic tackle bag, and then from there you can just put in the trays to stick all your trays back in to suit the style of fishing you're going to be doing. zip it up, and that's the Black Magic tackle bag. A thing of beauty, that's one of the bags I'm currently using at the moment. It is a fine piece of engineering and a super strong bag. I've had that for 4 years, and I don't know, I have no idea why I have got 50 live bait rigs in there when I haven't even used one in the last year. So I need to clean out my bag and refurbish it, I think, by the looks of it. Well, it's probably not going to help you with bags, but just a recommendation on a gear bag. Black Magic one is great. But a piece of kit that I like using, and it's well engineered and really good for all your tackle and stuff. There's plenty of room in it. Tackle boxes for me, I stopped using them 5 years ago. They're horrible bloody things. So tackle bags are way easier, way stronger. As you see, there's a lot more compartments and stuff in there, so just generally easier using, more organisation. And they're good for holding live bait rigs if you've got 70 or 80 of them. Thanks for watching, and hopefully there's a couple of things in there that you liked and gives you an idea of a tackle bag, and those slow jig trays, which are really good for holding all your slow jigs, keeping them organised, double-sided. Yeah, so we'll see you next time.